Good morning, everyone. Happy Friday. It is now December 20th, things get real next week.
Yeah.
So that's all you got here.
No, it's the winter solstice tomorrow.
Oh, yeah.
First day of winter officially.
So you start feeling cold then.
Right, yeah, start.
It's timely.
Say Lisa, Lydia, Scott here with you. We're going to talk about really cold temperatures today in just a moment. But of course, we always like to remind you we're live on Facebook right around this time every weekday morning. We won't be on Christmas Day. We were discussing that before we go. So things are a little weird during holiday weeks. It stays on your feed though throughout the day, so you can watch it whenever it works best for you. Plus, remember, we make it into a podcast every day. You can find that at inform.com/podcast. Just look for the Inform Minute.
All right, we made it through the snowstorm.
Yes.
It's pretty much gone out of here, but now it is very cold.
Yes, it's a classic post-snowstorm kind of morning. The sky is clear, the wind is light, the temperature has dropped. We are down to -10 in Fargo right now. I've seen -18 up at Langdon.
It's cold.
Brand new snow on the ground will do that when it's crisp and white and the sky is clear and the wind goes light overnight. Your temperature just really bottoms out. Luckily, there's not much for wind, so our wind chills have been kind of up and down. Anytime you do get a little bit of a breeze, you're looking at -20s to nearly -30 for your wind chill in spots, but it's all dependent on that wind. So if you don't have any wind, then your temperature is what your feels like temperature is, if that makes sense. Yeah, anyways, it's been a long week.
TJF.
Yep. Sunshine this morning. Clouds are on their way, though, so we will cloud over later this afternoon, followed by the chance at a couple of flurries. Your best chance to see those, more like Devil's Lake, Jamestown, they kind of fade away as they travel to the east, but nonetheless, an odd snowflake is possible. Highs today in the single digits either side of 0, -2 in Grand Forks and 2 above here in Fargo. Snow reports, by the way, I just sent out a push to the Storm Tracker app, so you can look at them there. They're on my social media pages. They'll continue to have them throughout our shows today, too. But for Fargo, we measured 5 inches here at the studio. The airport measured 3.8. So there are some discrepancies even in the same town because of banding, which we talked a lot about on First News yesterday morning. Some of those heavier bands within the area of snow can create those discrepancies even in the same town. Grand Forks, something around 5 inches for you. I think the Weather Service was either 4.3 or 4.8. I can't remember. One of those two. Near 5 inches is likely. I did get a report of about 6 inches on the south end of Grand Forks. So again, there is some splits there. Wind picks up a little bit tomorrow. We wake up near 0, 10 to 20 miles an hour for your wind, but that brings in warmth, and we make it to the teens by tomorrow afternoon. Wind will make it feel colder. So a very cold breakfast tailgate tomorrow morning.
Yeah.
Bundle up, find a tent, find a heater, that kind of tailgate,
Yes.
which we really haven't had to do much of this season. This
Right.
is by
We're
far,
pretty fortunate.
by far the coldest tailgate of the season thus far, and it is, of course, the last one. Until you go to Frisco. Then you can tailgate down in Frisco, and we'll look
see.
at that forecast as we get closer. Let's see. 20s by Sunday, near 30 on Monday, into the 30s Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. So warmer for Christmas. Looking at mid-30s around Christmas time, which it'll be nice to step outside and not be slapped in the face with colder
Yeah,
air.
that's true.
I feel like I'm used to that feeling now, so then when it doesn't feel that way, it's like,
Oh,
whoa, this is nice. With the warmer air, though, I want you to watch out for areas of fog and maybe even a little drizzle, especially Wednesday through Saturday, kind of the back half of the week next week. Could cause some travel problems. It's not a guarantee, but it's something that just kind of tends to happen when we have warmer air moving on top of colder ground like this. So we'll watch out for that. Otherwise, no snowstorms for Christmas.
Well, that's good.
Last
Good
year,
news.
remember the big ice storm
Oh,
on
yeah.
Christmas? I don't have anything like that.
Okay.
You know, you might get your slippery spot from fog or drizzle, but that's a lot better than the full-on
Yeah.
half-inch of ice.
It was crazy.
That was
yeah.
wild. That's some of the worst weather I've ever drove in. That was nasty.
Yeah.
I don't
Right.
see that. So that's good news there. And temperatures look to stay mild into the new year, too.
Okay.
All right. Thanks, guys.
Cool.
Okay, well, a lot of people are still cleaning up after the winter storm. Of course, the snow has stopped. Now it's time to snow blow your driveway.
Yes.
And roads are improving. That's really the big thing. This morning we started First News at 5 and all overnight. We were under a travel alert. Really all of eastern North Dakota. That has since lifted. I-94 looks better. I-29 still has snow in parts of it. We go up and all the way up to the Canadian border. Of course, residential areas still very slick, and you never know. You're going to run into
Yeah,
spots where
sure.
you're still going to see a slick spot. We did just have a snowstorm yesterday, so plows are doing their job, but you still need to be careful.
Yeah, things moving in the right direction. Over in Minnesota, things also getting better. There are still some trouble spots, though, kind of around Thief River Falls, Mahnomen, Fergus Falls. Highway 10 still isn't perfect, obviously east of Moorhead there. So just keep in mind, not a bad idea to still go slow today.
I'm excited because it's the end of the week. We're going into holiday week. I'm not as excited though as kids. This is
Yeah.
the last day of school for a lot of kids here in the
Yes.
Fargo-Moorhead Metro, Fargo, West Fargo-Moorhead. This is the last day until the new year. West Fargo and Fargo, they go back on the 2nd, so just the day after, the 1st of January. But students in Moorhead get a little more time off. They don't have to go back until the 6th. And this is a treat too. Fargo students get out 2 hours
Yeah.
early today, so they get to start their
Added
winter
bonus.
break a little earlier too. But
It's also graduation day for UND and NDSU. At NDSU, all colleges are walking in a single ceremony at 2 this afternoon. That's going to be at the Shack. And then at UND, the ceremonies are 9, 1, and 4 for various colleges. Each ceremony, though, will be at the Chester Fritz Performing Arts Center. Commencement is free to attend for both NDSU and UND.
so you're gonna see a lot of people in town, because that
Yes.
really brings a lot of families and friends into town. Big national story, Congress has until midnight to pass a spending bill, or millions of federal workers could go without pay this holiday season. 2 bills have already been shot down, and if a deal isn't worked out, military personnel, air traffic controllers, TSA agents could all be required to work without pay over Christmas. Also in limbo, billions of dollars in hurricane relief and aid for farmers.
Tonight, a basketball doubleheader for our game of the week. Davies Eagles taking on the Shanley Deacons. Girls play at 5:30, boys play at 7. You can watch both games on WDAY+.
Hot Mic is coming up here this morning on WDAY Extra and Inform.com. It's a big basketball night in Moorhead as the Dragons host the unbeaten Minot State Beavers. He'll have a preview of the game, plus more Bison Jacks
Oh, yeah.
talk, and you're going to be joining Hot Mic
Yeah,
today.
I'm going to be going on Hot Mic about 9:20 this morning to talk with Dom about big game coming up this weekend. In case you don't know, I'm an SDSU alumni. I'm a Jackrabbits fan, so I'm an enemy here in
Send the hate
Fargo.
mail
It's
to-
fine. I can take it. I understand. But I'm going on the show. We're going to talk about the game. It's going to be a great game. It's going to be a lot of fun. The last one
absolutely.
was a slugfest, low scoring. Will it kind of be the same deal, or is it going to be different? How's it going to play out? Obviously, the winner goes to Frisco. So a lot on the line. Just
sure.
a title game. A lot of bragging rights. It's going to be fun to talk about. Plus, something I don't want to talk about is that I lost the Hot Mic Fantasy Football League this year, which means I have to face the music and kind of talk about that with Dom. So Lisa's had to hear all about
I have. I
fantasy
was
football
gonna
all
say,
year long, more than she
oh,
bargained for.
So much talk about that. And you're not the only one. It's like
No.
constant in the newsroom. But
Yeah.
okay, so we're ending that though.
Yes.
Nearing the end.
Nearing the
Yes.
end. Thank
All
God
right.
for Lisa. Hot Mic,
That's
live
my
from 9 to
Christmas
11
present early.
on WDAY Extra and Inform.com.
Remember, now's a great time to get your Inform.com subscription. 99 cents a month for your first 3 months. Just go to Inform.com/subscribe to check out that deal.
Also, join us the rest of the day for our newscasts as well. Our next one's at 11, then 4, 5, 6, 9, and 10. First news over the weekend, newscast, and then we have Christmas week next week. Monday morning, join us for travel forecast, gas prices, everything you need to know about travel, essentially, on Monday morning from 5 to 7.
Have a great day, everyone. Stay warm.